checked in with the multiple person number today.
Yeah, I have a mobile order for Mara.
Perfect. You can pull forward.
Thank you. Hey guys, welcome to Mara's Junk Jar. I am Mara and I'm back with another vlog. But first, coffee, per usual. First coffee. So Caribou has this, let me get it right, cranberry dark chocolate espresso, like shaken espresso. Theirs is called espresso shaker. But yeah, it's so good. Like, it intrigued me, like dark chocolate and cranberry. It's giving much like a robust side of a raspberry white chocolate, because a raspberry white chocolate is kind of giving like the same vibe, but just more on the sweeter side because it's white chocolate and raspberry. But like the dark chocolate and cranberry is just like the dark side of that. So it's like the dark side and the light side, like the sweet and the robust. Thank you. Can I? Yeah. Thank you. You too. So yeah, it's so good. Like, I was very much intrigued. Like, dark chocolate and cranberry. I'm not really a cranberry girl unless I'm using it to flesh out my system. If you know, you know. Female teens. But yeah, here she is. She doesn't really look like anything. Sometimes when you get it, like, the bottom is like completely darker. Let me see. Sometimes the bottom is like completely darker than the top, but yeah, so good. She is very, well, you know, anytime you have like a shaken espresso, it's going to be strong. And she's so good. But I'm gonna call y'all back. I missed you guys. We're gonna chat, catch up. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. I'm currently listening to On the Road by Jack Kerouac. I need to see how to say his name, but that's what I'm listening to. Let me see if I can like maximize it. Here we go. Can y'all see that? On the Road. It's so good. Like, I stayed up till 3 a.m. reading the physical copy, and then this morning I had some stuff to do, and I'm like, I really want to read my book, but I have obligations, adult obligations, that I need to get with the program. Look at my case. So cute. It's a VHS tape of my favorite Christmas movie, The Grinch. Yeah. T got it from TikTok Shop. But anyways, yeah, I stayed up reading the physical copy of the book until 3 a.m. And then this morning, I'm like, dang, I still want to like be deeply enthralled in this book, but I can't read the physical because I got stuff to do. So I just turned the audio on until I'm able to sit down and get back into the physical. But it is so good. Like, why didn't y'all tell me about this book? Maybe y'all did and I just wasn't paying attention, but I'm gonna call y'all back. What's up, y'all? So we're on our way into the library. We just left the barbershop. I have a book here that I reserved for pickup. So we're about to go in here and pick up my book. Okay, let's see if I can find see if I can find my book. I'll be forgetting what I put my... For some reason, I can never find my book. Oh. Stop. Okay, I found it, y'all. So I seen this book at Barnes and Noble. I think it was like in the new section, like new releases section. I'm not sure, but it's Black owned, the revolutionary life of the Black bookstore by Shar Adams. I'll show you guys like a close-up later, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to purchase this book from Barnes, so I figured I would just check it out from the library. Alright, y'all, so this angle might be a little weird, but I just want to get more into this book. Y'all ever get a book from the library or something, like when you originally seen the book and you was like, oh, I don't know if I want to buy the book, maybe I'll go check it out from the library, and then like now that I have the book in physical possession, I'm like, well, maybe I should have purchased the book, but whatever. If I finish reading this, then I will go purchase it. But a quick little synopsis or like backstory on the book. It says, in Black owned, Shar Adams celebrates the living history of Black bookstores, packed with stories of activism, espionage, violence, and community and perseverance. Black owned starts with the first Black owned bookstore, which an abolitionist opened in New York in 1834, and after the bookshop's violent demise, Black book lovers carried on its cause. In the 20th century, civil rights and Black power activists started a Black bookstore boom nationwide. Malcolm X gave speeches in front of the National Memorial African Bookstore in Harlem, a place dubbed Speaker's Corner, and later Black bookstores became targets for FBI agents, police, and racist vigilantes. Still, stores continue to fuel Black political movement. Amid these struggles, bookshops were also places of celebration. Eartha Kitt and Langston Hughes held autograph parties at their local Black-owned bookstores. Maya Angelou became the face of National Black Bookstore Week. And today, a new generation of Black activists is joining the radical bookstore tradition with Olaronki Akinmawo, not sure how to pronounce that name, opening her free Black women's library in Brooklyn in several stores, making national headlines when they were overwhelmed by demand in the Black Lives Matter. As Adams makes clear, in a time of increasing repression, Black bookstores are needed now more than ever. So I can't wait to it's pretty much like a deep dive history into like Black bookstores. So I'm really excited to get into that, and I do also feel like this would be a great book to have on your bookshelf as a parent, especially if you're a parent, because you can potentially pass the book down to your children, just so that part of history continues to live on in our Black communities. So I probably will. Would it be crazy of me to go purchase the book today, even though I'm about to check it out from the library? Probably so. I think I'm going to challenge myself to actually read the book, and then once I finish reading it, then I will go purchase it. And then in the barbershop, I was able to get through the first chapter. I probably could have gotten 2 more, but it was just I started doing something else. So far in the first chapter, we are following Craig Sutter, who is a black baseball player for the Seattle Mariners. And he has like a very bad play in their game. And he has a wife. We meet his wife. We meet one of his sons. I don't know if he has any more children, but we meet his son. And then we get a slight backstory on him and his brother being told to come to the kitchen. His dad, who he addressed as a doctor, I'm not sure if he is a doctor for sure, but in this flashback with his family, he made a comment like, "Dad, you're a doctor. Why can't you fix her?" So pretty much his parents told him and his brother to come in the kitchen to tell them that their mom is crazy. And the mom agrees and she's like, "Yes, I'm crazy." So, and there's like a scene that happens after that. So that's what we're pretty much introduced to in the first chapter, which is very interesting. So I can't wait to read more to see what it's about. Oh, but I'm reading this because this is our January book club pick of the month. Me, Aaron, and Gaia have just a little personal book club amongst the three of us. And this is the book that was randomly chosen for. So each of us we put 2 books. I think we put 2 books each in like the generator, and then this was one of the books of Aaron's that ended up winning. So I can't remember all the other books that was placed in the generator. I will have to go back in our chat and see, but yeah, so that's our January book club pick. Currently at the library letting my son play around for a little bit, and then I might go pick up the other kids and take them to the store. I'm not sure because they did get Christmas money, but they didn't get to use it because they were gone right after Christmas. So they didn't get to go to the store to use their Christmas money to pick out a gift. Yeah. So we might go do that. And then there is a new bookstore that I seen the other day in my area that I want to go check out. So I don't know if I'm going to do that as well. So I'm going to call you back. All right, you guys. So we are out of the library. I just want to show you guys. It might be a little loud because I have the heat on blast because it's only 23 degrees and I do have one of my kids with me. So got to make sure the baby stay warm. Okay, so I got my daughter 4 graphic novels. Let's get into them. She loves graphic novels. She loves anime. Like, anime is her thing. She is obsessed with the anime called True Beauty. Let me know if that's what it's called. True Beauty. So I got her some graphic novels. These were in the new section. So the first one I got is Dear Jackie. It says Jackie and Milo have been best friends since they were born. Whether they're reading comic books together in their backyard hideout, playing video games, or spying on their neighbors using walkie-talkies and codename, it's always been the 2 of them versus the world. But in middle school, things are changing. Milo joins the soccer team and starts hanging out with a new crew. Jackie gets taken under the wing of Adele, who wants to give her a total makeover and find her a crush. Suddenly, it seems like there's only one acceptable way to be a girl or a boy. And Jackie starts to feel like everything about her is wrong. To make Adele and her friends stop asking who she likes, Jackie sends herself an anonymous love letter, but her plan backfires, and soon Jackie's secret admirer is all anybody at school can talk about. Now she's wondering. So we got that one. And then, what the heck is this? And we have, this one is called One Crazy Summer. I love the cover of this one. This one is by Rita Williams Garcia and is illustrated by Cherie Miller. And this is also, have y'all seen this book right here? I've seen this book. I think the kids might have it. But these are other books about the Gather sisters. One Crazy Summer, PSB 11, Gone Crazy in Alabama. I don't know if y'all could see that. So yeah, One Crazy Summer, 11-year-old Delphine is like a mother to her two younger sisters, Vanetta and Fern. She's had to be ever since their mother Cecile left them 7 years ago for a radical new life in California. But when the sisters arrive from Brooklyn to spend the summer with their mother in Oakland, Cecile is nothing like they imagined. While the girls had hoped to go to Disneyland to meet Tinkerbell, their mother sends them to a day camp run by the Black Panthers. What? That sounds crazy. I don't know if my daughter's gonna like that because she doesn't really like over the, I can't say over the top, but let's just say they're not like their mom. Like they don't want to be into like, I won't say they, specifically my oldest, because she more so understands that a lot more than the younger ones. And so my oldest, she can't really handle like the Black content that I am usually into as far as like reading and stuff. Like she'll dibble and dabble in it, but she can't really like handle it emotionally, and she doesn't really like, it's kind of like the people who be like, you like to read struggle books as it relates to like Black history, Black trauma. She kind of has that vibe just a little bit. So she don't really like to read about it all the time. So that might not be too bad, but we shall see. So the next one I got is Deep Water Creek by Michael Regina. It's giving spooky vibes. I got it because it's giving spooky vibes, and we were just watching Stranger Things, and I haven't seen her read like a spooky one, so we'll see if she likes it. This one says, there's nothing that Wade and his younger brother Andrew love more than fishing together. As summer draws to a close, they're excited for one last hurrah before classes begin and they end up at different schools for the first time. But a typical fishing trip with their best friends, Camila and Tommy, quickly takes a darker turn. A heavy fog creeps over the creek. Andrew hooks something big, too big. In a moment of chaos, the brothers end up overboard. There, in the murky depths, they get a glimpse of what waits at the end of the line, and it seems far more monster than fish. Okay, and then the next one we have is, what is this? Illustra Daybreaker by Tori Tatier. It says a mullet meets a Filipino Percy Jackson. A mullet. Melissa De La Cruz said that. Is that the author of, I think the girls have a book by her. 12-year-old Mika Marisol grew up learning about the spirits of Philippine legend from the Lola who raised her. That's so crazy because my mom, the kids call her Lola because she knew that Lola meant grandma in Filipino. So, yeah, my kids call my mom Lola. Anyways, 12-year-old Mika Marisol grew up learning about the spirits of Philippine legend from the Lola who raised her. When Lola died, though the magic in Mika's world died with her, at the prestigious Academy Illustra, where Mika's old-fashioned beliefs alienate her from classmates, she's learned not to put her faith in fables. Still, summer is approaching, the time when the spirits are at their strongest, according to the mythology. And this summer, Mika will discover that not only are Lola's stories all true, she's destined to play a part in them. So I love that this is like a nice little Filipino fantasy. And my daughter does love, she likes Percy Jackson. So the fact that she's about to get her a little Filipino vibe, it has a nice little twist of what a Lola is because she has a Lola as well. I didn't read the synopsis of any of these. I literally picked those because of the cover. So hopefully she likes them. We shall see. And we're on to our next destination. So I'm going to call y'all back. What's up, y'all? So I just wanted to close out this video. I wanted to close out the video a different way, but life happens. I'm like so tired, and I just was like, I don't feel like closing out the video. I would just, whatever clips I got is just what I'll put out. But I'm like, no, one of your goals is to like show up and be more consistent. I mean, at the end of the day, I can only do what I can do, the best I can do it. So, yeah, I didn't get to go to the bookstore because that bookstore that I thought was a bookstore is actually not a bookstore. But I thought it was a bookstore because I remember when I seen it, I had asked my daughter to look it up, and she said it was a bookstore, so she probably like misread. But the vibe of the store does look like the outside of the store does look like a bookstore vibe. But when I pulled up on them yesterday, it very much is not a bookstore. It's kind of like a hobby store ish. Like they have games and stuff in there, so it does look like it's like a bookstore type vibe. But anyways, I want to close out this video with like bookish things that I'm leaving in 2025, and then bookish things that I want to embrace for 2026. I was going to do this in a separate video, but I figured I would just put it in this vlog because I had, this was like one of the video ideas for Vlogmas, but that flunked because it was just too much going on and I couldn't keep up. I didn't have it structured. Nothing was structured at the end of 2025 for me. So I'm just going to include it in this clip of the video. So we're going to start with bookish things that I'm leaving in 2025. The first thing I have on my list is feeling guilty about the reading format or beating myself up. Because there was just a lot of changes that happened. So my favorite way to read is, of course, a physical book or on my Kindle. And so due to like some of the changes in my life, like I've mainly only been able to commit to audiobooks, which is perfectly fine. But I have found myself like being a little aggy with myself, like feeling some type of way that I can only like commit to audiobooks, and like, girl, it's not that serious. And you know how in the book community, like the trolls be saying like, oh, if you're reading audiobooks, you're not really reading a book, which that's BS. And I never really subscribed to that. But as far as like to myself, I definitely was like judging myself based off of, or just feeling some type of way because of the changes in only being able to really commit to an audiobook. So yeah, we're leaving that in 2025 because it's not that serious. Okay, at least I'm able to read. At least I have the ability to still experience the book in like audio format, because it could be completely different. But next on my list, I have buying books when they first drop. So I don't want to be impulsive anymore in 2026, like feeling like I have to buy all these new releases the day that they release on the pub day. It's really not that serious because my last book outlet haul, not the classic haul, but the one I had before that, there was a lot of new releases in my stack. So like a lot of the new releases that released in the beginning of January, Book Outlet had those books. So I could for sure wait. Like, it's never that serious unless it's like a book that's like anticipated for me, like for sure, like like on my anticipation list, then of course. But like just to buy, because let's be real, like when books release, there's like a good hard 5 hitters for us that we will want to purchase all of those on pub day, or at least that week of what books are being released for that week. And that's a lot of books. Like, say them books is like $20 a piece. You're spending almost $80 on like 4 books. And I got 4 new releases from Book Outlet, which is like 80 versus 15 or 60 versus 15, depending on how many books you get. Like, come on now, I can wait. So yeah, I want to leave buying books when they first drop in 2025 because it was really never that serious because we're not going to read them right away anyway. So, I mean, buying books and reading books are 2 different hobbies, but like I just want to be more mindful and less impulsive in 2026. So that's why I'm leaving that in 2025. Next, I have book subscriptions. I want to leave book subscriptions in 2025, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with book subscriptions for me personally. In what goals I have for 2026, the book subscriptions that I did cancel were Kindle Unlimited, book of the month in Aardvark. So I canceled book of the month in Aardvark because I just kept canceling my months. And so all of my credits was just stacking up. I actually did just use one of my Aardvark subscriptions for a Black Fantasy. I think it's a Black Fantasy. But I kept skipping the months because not that there's books on there that I wouldn't want to read or find worthy of reading. It's just that I only want books on my bookshelf that I feel like I'm going to reread, you know? Like, I just don't want to just keep putting all these books on my bookshelf and then constantly have to be doing like a book purge because they're the books that I wouldn't reread again, or books that maybe my children may enjoy. So that's why I kept skipping my months. And so I'm like, most of the books that I would want to purchase from Book of the Month or Aardvark, I can just go to the store and purchase them, or wait till they drop on Book Outlet or something. So I got rid of my Kindle Unlimited and I got rid of Book of the Month in Aardvark. Kindle Unlimited, I mean, I wasn't really utilizing that, and like I said, I haven't really been able to commit to like physical or my Kindle recently due to my lifestyle changes. So I feel like spending $150 a year on Kindle Unlimited is just not in the cards for me right now. I mean, because it's like $13 a month or something. I mean, I think it's a great service to have if you do have a Kindle. But I mean, for me, I just wasn't utilizing it as much. And Libby and Hoopla works great for me. So I really don't desperately need it for 2026. Okay, so let's move on to things I'm embracing for 2026. Connection. One thing I put on here is connection because I just want to be more connected with you guys. I want to do a better job at like responding to comments or just being more personal with you guys because so many of you support me and I just feel bad that I have not been showing up in ways that I feel like I could. And so I think I just need to do a better job with like my time management and possibly curve out like specific time out of the day to just sit and respond only to comments or respond to my DMs or something like that. Anything, bookish related. Yeah, I just want to just be more connected with you guys or do a better job at being connected with you guys. And possibly meeting some of you, my girls. I want to meet some of you guys really soon. So 2026, maybe I'll meet some of my bookish babes. I will not be at the Black Romance Festival. So yeah. Another thing I'm embracing for 2026 is having fun. I just want to have fun. No TBRs, no feel like I have to conform to whatever bookish trend is going on for the sake of content. I mean, content is content. If you get paid for it, of course, you have to keep up with certain things and do certain things just to keep your content going and alive and relevant. But as far as in like, I just want to have fun. Like, I just want to go back to how reading was before I was actually in the bookish community. And just, reading, enjoying my books and no pressure. So having fun, AKA no pressure. Next is I want to attend more events, more bookish events where it's like author signings and stuff like that because there were so many that I just missed out on in 2025 due to like my own feelings or maybe something coming up. But I do want to just attend more bookish events, like be more in the community in that aspect as far as like out in the fields, not so much like on social media, but more so like out in the fields. Next, I'm also embracing, you're going to knock my camera over. Next, I'm embracing consistency. I feel like I just need to be more consistent. Consistency, aka structure. I just need to be more structured so that I can be more consistent because oh my gosh, it's just mainly the end of 2025 was just so chaotic for me. Nothing was organized or anything, and so I feel like if I'm just doing a better job with like my time management, that would just allow me to be more consistent like with my content and stuff. Cause I just feel like I had so many just like bookish ideas, or I always have so many ideas and then they just never fall through because I'm just not structured. Like my schedule's just all over the place. I'm trying to do too much at once. And then when I do have time, I'm using my time for something else. And so I just need to just do a better job with like time management so that I can be more structured excuse me, and then have more consistency with my content. So that's all the things I really put on my goal list for 2026. I don't have like a reading goal as far as like how many books I want to read for the year. For 2025, I just put 25 books for 2025. So I might do the same thing this year for 2026 on my story graph and put like 26 books for 2026. But yeah, my face is so inflamed because I just started my period, and so I just do not feel good at all. And there's like so many things I still have to do. So tired. But hopefully you guys enjoy this vlog. I don't know if this vlog is all over the place. Hopefully in my next bookish vlog it would just be more like whatever book I'm reading, you know, like more bookish. I don't know if this vlog is bookish, but I'm going to try to be like more organized so that my vlogs can be more organized. But baby, my life ain't even organized. So yeah, I just want to close this vlog out with you guys. If you made it this far, I do thank you so much for watching. If you did make it this far into the video, go ahead and leave this emoji down in the comments for me. If you have not done so already, go ahead and subscribe to your girl, because what? It's nice and chill over here, baby. Yeah. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you're watching this on your phone or your tablet, go ahead and hype your girl up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Because I noticed that that hype button is not like when I'm watching you guys on my laptop. If you have YouTube, if when I'm watching YouTube on my laptop, there's not like a hype button. Like if you're watching this, I think on like your laptop or something, I think the hype button only works on your phone or tablet. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.